Have you ever looked up at the sun and wondered, what if it just vanished? Not burned out, not exploded, but simply disappeared from existence, poof, gone. What would happen to us, to our planet? Well, let's dive into this crazy thought experiment, because the reality is stranger and more fascinating than you might think. First things first, we wouldn't even know it was gone right away. Sunlight takes about 8 minutes and 19 seconds to travel from the sun to Earth. So, for over 8 minutes, we'd be living in blissful ignorance, totally unaware that the biggest disaster in human history had just occurred. We'd be finishing our coffee, sending that last email, completely oblivious. Then, after those 499 seconds are up, everything changes. The world would plunge into instant, total darkness. It wouldn't be like a sunset or an eclipse. It would be like someone flipping a universal off switch. One moment, sunshine. The next, absolute night. And this isn't just about light. The sun's gravity holds our planet in its orbit. Scientists have confirmed that gravity travels at the speed of light. So, at the exact same moment the light goes out, the gravitational pull vanishes too. Think about swinging a ball on a string over your head. You're the sun, the string is gravity, and the ball is Earth. Now, let the string go. The ball doesn't just stop, it flies off in a straight line. That's exactly what would happen to Earth. We become a rogue planet, shooting off into the void of space at a brisk 107,000 kilometers per hour. But don't panic just yet. It wouldn't be an immediate catastrophe of explosions and chaos. Earth would continue its journey, just in a straight line instead of a circle. The chances of us hitting another planet are incredibly small. The solar system is mostly empty space. Plus, all the other planets, Mars, Jupiter, you name it, would also be set adrift on their own straight paths. They'd become invisible to us pretty quickly, too. See, the planets and our moon don't produce their own light, they just reflect the sun's. The moon would go dark for us just over a second after the sun's light disappeared from our sky. Jupiter, being much farther away, would linger in our telescopes for about an hour before it, too, faded into the blackness. The night sky would be permanently filled with stars, a beautiful but terrifying sight. So, we're hurtling through space in total darkness. What about the temperature? Earth has a lot of stored heat, but it would start radiating it away. Within a week, the average global temperature would drop to freezing, 0 degrees Celsius. Within a year, we'd be looking at a bone-chilling -100 degrees. Plants on the surface would be the first to go. Without sunlight, photosynthesis would stop almost immediately. Small plants would die in days. Larger trees might hold on for a few years, living off their stored energy, but their fate would be sealed. Life on the surface would be doomed. Our only hope for survival would be to go deep. I mean, really deep. The Earth's core would remain incredibly hot for billions of years. If we could build massive underground cities near geothermal vents or volcanic activity, we might be able to harness that heat to survive. We could generate power, and maybe even grow food with artificial light. What about the oceans? They wouldn't freeze solid right away. A thick layer of ice, maybe kilometers thick, would form on the surface, insulating the liquid water below. Life around deep-sea hydrothermal vents, which doesn't rely on sunlight at all, could continue to thrive for a very, very long time. For them, it would be business as usual. But eventually, after millions of years, even the oceans would freeze all the way to the bottom. Could humanity really make it? With advanced technology like nuclear fusion and the ability to extract oxygen from the vast amounts of ice, maybe a few isolated pockets of humans could survive in their underground bunkers for a while. But it would be a grim existence, a slow, cold decline. But hey, let's look on the bright side, just for fun. According to NASA physicist Randall Munro, there would be a few odd perks. With no sun, we could stargaze 24/7, and since everyone would be living underground, there'd be no light pollution. We'd have the most spectacular view of the Milky Way imaginable. Also, no more time zones. The whole world could finally switch to a single universal time. That might even simplify stock trading, if anyone was still doing that. So, there you have it. If the sun disappeared, Earth would become a dark, frozen rogue planet wandering the galaxy. It's a journey into eternal night, a slow freeze that would eventually extinguish almost all life. It's a pretty bleak scenario, but it really makes you appreciate that giant, glowing star in our sky. It does a lot more than just give us a tan. So next time you feel the warmth of the sun on your face, take a second to be thankful it's still there, holding our world together. Thanks for watching, and if you have more cosmic questions you want us to explore, drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more What If adventures. See you next time.